Hey, what is up? I just got done with a run and I wanted to talk to you about body recomposition. And because I have some people that had an initial goal of losing weight, becoming more conditioned, overall becoming more healthy, just eating better, and also wanted help with programming. And I want to talk about what happens after, I'd say, about a year of training. Been working out consistently, eating right, eating frequently, consistently, drinking enough water, getting enough rest, and working out consistently, especially lifting weights. If your initial goal was weight loss, you'll be using the scale as a measurement of your progress. If the scale goes down, you're doing good. If the scale goes up, you're not doing good. And I've seen a lot of people do this. And I mean, there's no doubt that a scale can aid in your ability to measure your overall body mass, whether that be you're trying to gauge lean mass or fat. And you could do a few formulas where you can calculate your lean body mass through your weight being the original metric from which you run the formula to calculate your lean body mass. But I'm talking about using the scale solely as your unit of progress. And if the scale goes up, you're doing good. If the scale goes down, you're doing bad. And if you're always focusing on that as your primary factor of measuring progress, you're gonna fail a lot, because nothing moves in a linear fashion on a micro scale in life. Nothing. That includes weight loss, your biochemistry, your nutrition, your metabolism. You don't have just one set specific calorie count that you need for a specific goal. You might need a few other items to factor in besides just weight. And I see this a lot where people will work really hard, and a few months will go by and their weight stays the same, but when they look in the mirror, and not even just the mirror, and take before and after pictures, you notice a complete difference in their body shape and how they look, figuratively. So where does that come from, and why is it so frustrating when you can see the progress, but when you see the scale number doesn't go down, it stays the same, or in some cases even increases? And a lot of that is going to come down to what you're programming, what you're eating, and all that good stuff. But we're just talking about how to frame, because you only have a few options that you can do here. You can reframe it in a way that's more conducive to the actual goal you're trying to accomplish. So maybe instead of just using the scale as your measurement of progress, maybe throw in composition, right? Because the goal is recomposition. You want to decrease body fat, improve or at least maintain lean body mass through the process. And normally, if you've gotten to a place where you're a little bit overweight, you probably have enough lean body mass to kind of work with. You can kind of just set a goal for losing fat, and it's really not as difficult as you think it is. And you probably already know how to get started, because I think most people have already made a couple attempts to improve their health. If you're in a position where you're a little bit overweight or a little bit undertrained, maybe you're moving back into a workout, and you start learning, right? Rapid fire. A lot of people pick up something, they learn a little bit, and then they put into practice a little bit. That's a smaller portion of people. A lot of people pick up something to try to learn about it. Few people will actually take the time and implement a strategy to get them somewhere. And as time goes by, strategies change, your goals change, and but if your goal is to lose weight and recomposition, just know that we're able to help you with the program, nutrition, and guidance along the way. We don't do a lot of fancy, heavy marketing. We just ask for referrals, ask that you like this video, share it with someone that you think could benefit from it. So if that sounds like somebody, if that sounds like you, and you're someone that's looking to recomposition, you want to lose body fat and build some strength, overall mobility, maybe get out of some pain that you're currently experiencing, we can help with that. And it doesn't really take as much as you would think. And it definitely doesn't cost as much money to work with us as it would, paying a personal trainer in a gym tons of money just to teach you how to lose 10 pounds. In my opinion, it's a big waste of money. If you have very very foundational goals, meaning just want to, be healthy, get in shape, have some accountability and direction on what to eat, and then just have someone to kind of analyze, your progress as you go along through logs and data input on your part. So we have a coach and client relationship along the way. And most of our clients, I would say all but a few of my clients, that have goals surrounding recomposition and improving not only the recomposition, but they understand that by restructuring their composition and decreasing their body fat and improving their energy levels through maintaining muscle mass through weight training, or even just simple body weight exercises. It depends on where you're at, what equipment you have. And that's another thing. Everything we do is custom. So if you work out at home and you have XYZ equipment, then you're going to get programmed something that's going to include your equipment and help you progress through exercises with that given equipment to get you the result that you desire. And if so, for some reason your goal doesn't align with the equipment that you have, we can always adjust that. But at the end of the day, recompositioning your body doesn't mean you have to have weight training in your routine every single workout. It doesn't mean that I'm going to make you run or do a lot of conditioning every single workout. We're going to have a good blend of things, a good blend of exercises that are foundational and will essentially aid you in like a movement pattern. Let's say that you've never been under a barbell before, you never squatted, but you still want to recomposition your body, but you starting out squatting as your main exercise may take you 6-7 months to get to a point to where you can utilize the exercise. So where a coach comes in would be like, hey, maybe let's start with a dumbbell and do goblet squats and work on your technique and range of motion before moving over. And then it would just be a matter of going to a gym that has a barbell and implementing that, recording yourself, and then we'll give you form feedback and review right in the app that we give you. So, we offer a lot when it comes to a direction and path to get in the best shape possible. And there's tons of coaches out there. There's a lot of people out there that are really good and that can help you. And there's a lot of people out there that are really bad and won't help you. They'll just take your money. And then you probably might hear from them once a month or whatever. But I touch base with all of my clients once a week. And you get programs updated weekly. So it's not a preset program that I'm going to load you up for 6 months and it's just a copy and paste of everything. I'm going to customly build you a program. And then you run it. And if for some reason at the end of the first week, if you don't like it, I give people their money back. If they don't like it, they don't want to continue. I haven't had anybody take me up on that yet, so don't be the first. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the main thing with people when they have a goal in mind that they want to accomplish. I think the toughest thing is just, I know where I want to be, I know where I'm at, but the pieces in between are really what confuse me and present an obstacle, and that's where we kind of close that gap. We close that gap up by giving you measurable, what I like to call progress indicators, where we're going to have a goal set for this month, we're going to have a goal set for 6 months, we're going to have a goal set for a year, and then based on where we are in between, we'll be able to measure and say how close we are to getting XYZ result. And I think that's where the benefit comes in of working with someone. I can give you guys a video and show you a couple reps of good technique, and your mind, the human mind, is very intelligent. So just simply watching somebody move in a specific way and you trying to implement or mirror the movement can aid you a lot more than me actively giving you tactile cues to make you do things. I think that in creating the ability to mirror movement is important. I think that's something we do really good with as well, because sound movement is fundamental in building any type of strong, lasting foundation, meaning core work, glute work, stuff like that. Squat patterns, hinge patterns, going through the proper mobility routines. So if this sounds like something that you've just been dying to grab a hold of and move forward with and start actively working towards your goals, and you've just been wanting someone to help you narrow that gap down, or you've been trying to figure out how to narrow the gap, we can help you do that. So if you like this video and you want me to talk about more specific questions that you might have, I'm going to continue to upload these videos after every one of my workouts, and just give you guys whatever's on my mind, whatever my clients are talking to me about, whatever challenges we're working on with them. I'm going to start talking about some of those, because I know I've been doing this for 10 years now, And I've noticed a common trend among, you know, questions and issues that arise. And one of those is being recomposition. Why hasn't my weight changed over the course of 6 months? But if you look at my before and after picture, I look completely different. So just little stuff like that. And then I like to ramble a lot, so I might trail off. So if you have a specific question that you would like me to answer, just feel free to drop it down below. Make sure you subscribe and like this if you enjoyed this, to see more from me. And yeah, I look forward to seeing your progress, and I want to see you continue to, you know, progress forward, whether you're working with me, whether you're not working with me. If you want to join our community, we have it's a private group, so it's a safe zone. You can comment, talk about whatever you want in there, ask questions. There's clients that are our clients are in there. We also open it up to anybody that wants to engage. But if you're disrespectful, you act crazy, I do boot people. I don't put up with a lot of nonsense. It's a progressive environment. We want to make sure that, you know, everyone feels supported and understand that they can reach out to, you know, the coaches that are in there and request assistance or help with any question they may have. And if your question is something I find interesting, I might make a video about it. So yeah, continue to work hard, keep progressing. Don't let anything slow you down. We're living in crazy times right now, but I think we got, you know, fire on the horizon, right? So, but yeah, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe down below, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay strong.